Jason's upstairs, sleeping still. It's Saturday. We're gonna do a day in the life. Today is Saturday, October 5th. I'm going to go meet a client and train her and do legs with her at the gym that's about a half an hour away. So I gotta get going in a minute. And then when I get back, I've got client messages and check-ins to do. And then we start an 8-week challenge. By the time you see this, the challenge will have started already, but I am taking on new clients. So just answering messages and questions and putting out content for that today. And then I've got some stuff. I recently joined TikTok shop. Still was super new to it, but I got some stuff in the mail that I need to like post about too. So I'm gonna drink another drink and let's go. This sun is not cooperating, so I'll make this is not. If you came to my YouTube channel for like amazing like cinematic quality, you ain't gonna get it because I parked and the sun is right there. But anyway, it is 8:14 and we just finished an amazing leg day with my client. I always tell my clients, like especially the ones I train in person and online too, like I need them just as much as they need me, right? Like I'm gonna put my sunglasses on. It's hot. This is I'm all over the place. This is that weather where on the way here I had the heater on, now I need the air conditioning. Oh, don't want to get demonetized here. I know I always tell my clients that like them showing up for their sessions helps me. Like if my client wasn't willing to get up early and meet me at the gym at 7:30 on a Saturday morning, I would have slept in. So apologies, putting the sunglasses on. I need them just as much as they need me. Like my online clients, when they check in and when they're transparent with me or they tell me their wins and stuff, like that fills my cup too. So it's definitely a reciprocal relationship that I have with my online clients and my in-person clients. If you need a coach, there's the link below to sign up. It'll take you to my website and then you can sign up. It's like a recurring like monthly thing. And like I said, if you're in South Jersey, we'll train in person. If not, or if your schedule doesn't allow, I'll train you, we'll do online. I do meal plans, macros, I'll give you a workout plan, check in weekly, all the things you need to be successful. So really trying to grow the Fit by Steph community. Speaking of community, I do also have a Facebook group that is free. You definitely should join that. We do a lot in there. I do live workouts. I teach on different things. Like I do Teaching Tuesday where I talk about protein or sleep or stress or like all the things. Oh my God, that's so good. I bring my protein with me to the gym, my post-workout protein. I'll show you guys. I'm feeling chatty right now. So this is my post-workout protein, my Formula 1. All those supplements I take are linked below. But this protein it's not a meal replacement protein. It's literally post-workout. So it's meant to digest super quickly to help you with recovery, with soreness, and building muscle. So that's why I bring it with me, and then I just put it in my shaker cup as soon as I get done my workout, and then I drink it on the way home. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, take a shower, make the bed, do all the things. I literally just got out of bed this morning and just threw my clothes on and left the house. I normally like make the bed and stuff, but I get home, see my cats, make the bed, and then have my protein coffee and my like actual breakfast. So I'll talk to you guys when I get home. there's always a cat within a few feet of me. It's the story of my life. Just made my protein coffee, got home from the gym, showered. All right, I drank my post-workout. Well, you guys saw, duh. I'm getting confused on what I filmed for here and what I filmed for Instagram. But anyway, taking my pills. All the supplements I take are listed below, but reminder, supplements are just that, supplemental. Nothing like replaces actual whole foods and nutrients, but inevitably you're not perfect. You're gonna have gaps in your diet, and that is why we supplement our whole food diet. So, all right, I'm gonna drink my protein coffee, do my devotional, Bible reading a little bit, and then I'm going to film some stuff. I know I want to film for TikTok shop. I'm still trying to figure, like, I'm still getting my bearings with TikTok shop. It's new to me. It kind of just feels like you're like an infomercial, but I'm just sharing stuff that I already own or bought like naturally, and it fits like within my niche, right? Like, I'm not gonna share, I don't know, what's something that like I would never share. I don't know. Like, I don't know that I would share like pots and pans, because I don't really, I mean, I cook, but it's not like my thing, you know what I mean? So I share like workout stuff and like just things that make my life easier. Like, I bought like a cord that like has all of the USB-C, the regular USB, like all the attachments on it, things like that. Like, I bought a heating pad for my back. So stuff that I spent my money on, that I'll talk about, but that's about it. So, I gotta take this off today. This little like derm thing from the tattoo, it's like peeling up. Today's the last day I've got to wear it, so I'll take it off before I go to bed tonight. Yeah, workout 1 done. I'm 75 hard for today. Like I said, I'm gonna do my Bible study, devotional, film some stuff, and then go for my walk. I will say, I'm not gonna say I enjoy being a morning person or getting up early. But the days I get up early and just hit the ground running, it's 9:30 and I've already done like so much, I do feel like I have more of my day. So there's something to be said for that. Will I ever be like, oh my God, I love being a morning person? No. But I do see the value in getting up a little bit earlier. Do I ever think I'll be one of those people that gets up at like 5 a.m.? Probably not. But there's gotta be a happy medium in there. So I'm still trying to figure it out, but pick you guys up in a little bit. Yeah? You want a treat? Come on. The way I've accidentally trained these cats to want a treat every time I come downstairs is a problem. It's a problem. All right, I'm gonna go for my walk. I just finished doing a bunch of work. I checked in with some clients. Figured out some meal plans and stuff for the challenge that starts on Monday. Yeah, when you get me as a coach, I'm right there with you. So, oh my God, I've got like squirrel brain right now. But anyway, I don't know if you can, let's see, can we? Look, I got this on TikTok shop. I will link my TikTok below so you can shop it if you want. It's a crown around the cross. Like, how cute is that? So cute, right? I love, like, I fell down a rabbit hole of Christian TikTok, but it's a good place to be. So, all right, I'm gonna drink the rest of this little Gatorade here, and then I'm I was scrolling on social media a little bit and people were saying it's really nice outside. So I'm gonna go for my walk, my 45-minute walk. And then when I get back, I may nap. Definitely gonna take a bath later tonight. And then pack up some sample packs. So if clients like want them or like they're on the fence about like if they haven't tried the First Form supplements and stuff, like I'll send out like little sample packs and stuff. Like I don't mind doing it. It costs me like $6 or $7 to do it. So I'm gonna pack up some sample packs of some protein for a friend of mine, and yeah, time to go for a walk. If you haven't noticed, like my days, like the only like variable that kind of changes is if I work throughout the day. Like today's Saturday, so I'm not working, but I work from home most of the days. So they're trying to break into the treats. The days kind of all look the same, but I was talking about this on my Instagram story Instagram story, or I was telling somebody, I forget what, but you got to get used to the mundane, right? Like you've got to get used to, let me turn this light on so I'm not so backlit. There we go. It's the only thing about this house, all the windows, there's so many windows that I'm backlit a lot. But anyway, it doesn't matter what goal you have got to get used to the mundane. You've got to get used to living Groundhog Day, like the same day over and over and over. And if you're not a millennial, for a Gen Zer, you might not know what Groundhog Day is. It's a really good movie. Watch it. But basically the premise is the guy lives the same day over and over and over again, right? You've got to get used to that. Because the routines and the consistency over time is what is going to get you to your goals, right? It's going to build the life that you want. It is not sexy. It is not fun most of the time. It's not this super entertaining life that you see on Instagram. It is mundane. But does it work? It does. So I don't care if it's a fitness goal, a career goal, personal growth goal, whatever it is, get used to the mundane, lean into that discomfort, because it's either temporary discomfort now for a lifetime of comfort later, or you go for the comfort now and a whole lot of discomfort later. So it's your choice. My little piece of advice there, my little nugget there. I'm gonna go on this walk. Baby! The way this cat is obsessed with me is, I mean, it's adorable. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Oh my gosh, oh baby. All right, went for my walk. Oh my goodness. I literally, like, between her and Lincoln, I literally just do this. Like, they literally just dock themselves and, like, just stop for a few minutes and just make me pet them over and over and over. Like she's purring so loudly. Oh my goodness, my baby. Anyway, so let's fold some laundry. I was, here's your baby. Here's your baby. So while I was on my walk, I was listening to a podcast, Ed Milet's podcast. I love Ed Milet. Ed Milet and Andy Frisella are pretty much the podcasts that I listen to. And I'm gonna take a picture. Here's your baby. Anyway, I promise this is worth listening to. So I was listening to Ed Milet's podcast, and it was one of those podcast episodes where he had a few, he just kind of mashed together a couple of episodes. So he had just an incredible entrepreneurs and just people who have really built amazing companies and just have done amazing things on his podcast. And some of the stuff that I was that really resonated with me. So, Andy was talking about how, when he first started, he didn't make any money. Oh, this is not going to be successful. Not my dress. Come on, baby. I gotta find something for her to play with. But when he first started his business, like, he didn't make any money for like the first like 10 years in business. And it really turned around for him when he decided to focus on just serving other people. Like, that's when they started to make a lot of money. It wasn't when they were focused on making money. It was when they were focused on helping other people. They actually had resigned themselves to the fact that maybe they just weren't going to make it, so they might as well just try to help people. And that's when the business took off. And I just thought that was like so interesting. Like, we live in a society, especially with social media, where you can't even help it. Like, you want everything right now, right? Like, you see the cars and the houses and the people saying you could be debt free and this and that and all these things. And it's fine to want those things, but like, your why has got to be bigger, because I got to tell you, you're probably not going to make it big for a while. And most people quit before it even happens. Because they're not making it big instantly. And I just thought that was like an interesting lesson to kind of like, that really resonated with me. And then they had Dean Graziano on there, and he's like a big, like, I mean, real estate mogul, entrepreneur, just amazing. And he was saying how you have to, like, there's a success tax that you have to pay, right? And it doesn't matter, and he used to be a janitor. So it doesn't matter whether you're a janitor or the CEO. It doesn't matter whether you love the job or you hate it. Do it to the best of your ability. And he told a story about how he was working at like a collision like center, like shop, like worked on cars, right? And he hated it, but no one would know that he hated it because he did such a great job, right? And one day he gave this guy his car back, and this guy was like really big and successful, and they started talking, and long story short, it led to him getting like $1 million real estate deal. All because he did a great job on the guy's car and he had a great conversation with him. Like, had he just been like, all right, here's your keys, man, see you later. Like, the whole direction of his life would have taken like such a different turn just because of the way he like treated that job, right? So it doesn't matter if you love your job right now or not, like, do your best, be your best at it. And honestly, like, when you have bad days or bad things happen, you just have to look at it like, I'm checking that box, right? Like, one step closer. When you have bad things happen, you're one step closer to the good stuff, right? Like, it's almost a good thing when you have bad days, when you have bad stuff happen, because you're chipping away, right? It's like when people like want to be in a relationship, right? And you have a bad breakup, like, good. You check that off. You're all right. Well, we got through that guy, that much closer to the dream man or woman, whatever. You know, like, that's how you have to think about it. And at the end of the day, like, what I glean all the time from listening to these podcasts and things, and that I think you really should take away, is your mindset. Your mindset matters so much. Like, two people can have the exact same experience and look at it in two completely different ways, right? And it doesn't matter whether you have a whole bunch of money or not, or you've got debt or whatever it is. Like, if you don't do the internal work to work on your mindset and the person that you are and how you treat other people and how you approach like different situations, it's not going to matter. Like, having more money is just going to amplify that you didn't do the internal work. So it's almost worse to get more. Like, if you don't do the work now, good luck when you make it, because you're gonna be miserable. So just some stuff that I, thought about as I was like on my walk and stuff, and I try to really like use that time to grow and just better myself and my mindset around things. Because it's okay to be ambitious, and it's like, I think it's great to be ambitious. I think people should be more ambitious, but you gotta like also work on yourself now, right? Like I said, if you don't have the right mindset and your relationships are not good now, money isn't going to really help that. So just something I want to keep working on and making sure I'm doing a good job of. I'll just wear these. Yeah, this will be my pajamas for tonight. Okay. I feel like my life consists of laundry, like, and especially with 75 hard, like, oh my god. Between me and Jason does jujitsu like 4 days a week, and then he also works out and strength trains. We're literally doing laundry like every single day. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, that's gonna be, but that's something, I don't know. We have a house cleaner that comes like once a month, and that's fine, but there's something about like having someone do my laundry that's a little like, I think I'll always just suck it up and do the laundry, but there's other things, and that was the other thing, the time thing. So Dean was talking about how your ROI, right, the return on investment, like, there are things, like he was saying, like how he used to spend like hours, like half a day, mowing the lawn of this house that he had. It was like it was a house that had like a bunch of apartments in it, right? So a big front lawn. He would spend like 5-6 hours mowing and weed whacking and all this stuff. And then he realized he could just pay a guy like $50 to do it. And then he got all that time back, right? So that's how, like, you have to kind of think about things. Like, you could spend a bunch of time doing this, or you could spend like X amount of money to get you that much further, right? Like, the time he spent, those 5-6 hours, he could be making other deals and making making more, like the $50 actually made him more money. And I just thought that was interesting. And I am somebody, I'm realizing that, like, I don't mind talking about money, and I think it's something we should talk about more of. I don't understand why, like, companies hide their salaries, and, like, we just don't talk about, like, financial education. If you don't know, I actually work in banking. I have 10 years of banking experience, and financial education, financial literacy, something I'm super passionate about. So maybe I'll do a little video about that or something, just some basic stuff. But I feel like I'm a millennial. I just turned 34. And I feel like growing up, to no fault of my parents, because they weren't taught, like, money and, like, financial literacy wasn't really a thing. And, like, talking about money, like, people have this, like, taboo thing about money, like, almost as if, I don't know, like, and I get it. Like, listen, I'm a Christian, and I fully believe, like, it does, and it says it in the Bible, but it says the love of money is evil. Like, that's evil. It's the love, like, lusting after money. That's not good. But nowhere does it say don't be successful, don't want to be debt-free, don't, like, want to save money. Like, that's not a thing. Like, stop. Like, I am ambitious. Like, I will be debt-free. Like, I am working on getting myself to a point. I will be at a point where my overhead is literally, like, super minimal, right? Like, I am saving money. Like, I want to teach my niece and nephew that saving and having, good financial literacy and investing and things like that are good things. Like, gone are the days of, like, you grow up, you go to college, you get a job, you retire. That is not, I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, like, if you have the idea that you're just gonna turn a certain age and then the government, and then you're just gonna be able to have retirement, please stop that. Like, stop that. You have got to start saving for retirement, like, right now. This is the way it is. I don't know how I got on this tangent. I've just been very chatty today. But I like doing the long form content, just talking more about things that I am passionate about. And in general, I'm realizing that I think I want to take this channel to a self-development, self-help, like, motivational content channel. Like, that's what long form content, for me, that's what I'm passionate about, is talking about things like financial literacy and investing in money and mindset and entrepreneurship and glowing up and just, like, being the best version of yourself. Like, to me, being a healthy person is not just physically healthy. Like, obviously, yes, take care of your physical fitness, please. But
there's so much more to that I want the Fit by Steph brand to like be associated with. So I'm proclaiming it right now. I'm going to start making more of that content, more of these sit down videos where I just share tips on how to glow up and mindset and entrepreneurship and just being the best version of yourself. You know, maybe that looks like, you know, how to, you know, one day maybe it's a full day of eating and it's around nutrition, right? Proper nutrition. But maybe one day it's about, you know, physical fitness, or maybe it's mindset. Like it's a holistic thing. Like I don't think that if you just check off one box that that's good enough. Like I think we always need to be working on ourselves to get better. Like that is just what I'm passionate about. I've always been a go-getter, a like go out there and do more, get more, earn more things. Like that's just the way I operate. And I want to share more of that. So, all right, I'm going to put this laundry away, and then I'm going to take yet another shower. I showered after the gym earlier, but I feel like I want to shower after my outdoor walk. Even if it's 80 degrees today, so I did break a little bit of a sweat. But even if I don't like just being outside, like I want to be like nice and clean. I like to shower before I get in my pajamas. So I'm going to do that. And then I'll pick you guys back up one more time, and we'll wrap up the video. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. Jason's in the shower, and I want to get this vlog finished so that I can start to upload and edit it tomorrow. I got my nighttime tea. It's been a long, busy, but good day. Productive. Got a lot done. Yeah, go to bed early. It's like 8 p.m. and I'm in bed. Probably be asleep in the next like hour or so. That's the only thing, like, but I like going to bed early anyway, so getting up early, like, I enjoy going to bed early, so I'm gonna watch, there's a little Twilight Zone marathon on, watch some TV, go to bed. My nephew should be here in a few minutes. He's spending the night, and then tomorrow I'll take him to his soccer game, so, yeah, that's what we'll do tomorrow. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, this little kind of day in the life vlog style. I like doing these kinds of these kinds of videos. Just kind of share a little bit more about my life. But hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. If you have content ideas or questions or things you want me to share about, comment them below. Share this with anybody you think it would resonate with. And do not forget to faith it until you make it.